Today's daily Bible thought continues in Genesis chapter 3. And this is, remember, after God asked the question, "Where are you?" And he had Adam respond, "Well, I was naked, so I hid. I heard you coming." And God asks him, "Did you eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil?" And Adam's like, "The woman you gave me." And then when God asked Eve, she said, "The serpent." And remember, yesterday we talked about the curse that God put on the serpent. Well, today is the curse that woman carries. Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. Then he, God, said to the woman, "I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth. And you will desire to control your husband, but he will rule over you." So, and I'm not sure, I can't tell you I've got the exact perfect picture in my mind of how all this works, but the reality is, for all the women out there who have had a baby, it hurts to have a child. It's painful to give birth. And apparently it might have been anyway, but it wouldn't have been anything like what we experience. He's going to increase the pain in pregnancy and in childbirth. So childbirth became difficult. Maybe that's why they call it labor pains. I don't know, labor, it's work. But beyond that, this whole idea that it says you will desire to control your husband, but he will rule over you. So one image I've always had is that God meant us to be man, woman as one, and that when the fall happened, women wanted to be in control, but then men would want to lord over them. Well, now I'm starting to wonder if when man and woman were first created, Adam and then Eve, if they were like this, if the plan God had all along was for them just to be one, just to be together, to be equal, and we are equal. But I think when the fall happened, then we ended up with this kind of usurping. And I know usurping is a big word, but it just means trying to take over. And so woman tries to take over, and then man gets, the upper hand about it and wants to rule over the woman. And that's why you have all this messed up relationship stuff in our culture, so much divorce. It's just crazy. God meant us to be one, and his plan for marriage was male, female, one man, one woman, becoming one. But sin interrupted that and caused all of this pain and the curses, and it interrupted and caused a lot of other things too. So read Genesis 3 for yourself. Read it through carefully. And notice, though, that the whole idea of multiplying and giving birth is still a blessing. Because I'll tell you, when I held Tyler and when I held Trevor, it was worth all the pain. Any pain that could have been brought to me, I would have gladly borne just to be able to have those two sons.